Test. Okay. Waiting on this ad, and then we'll begin. Alright. Oh, I'm gonna turn lights on. Out of the way. Hello, everyone. To those who are in here. So today, we're gonna be messing with TPU filament. I got this Polymaker TPU Polyflex. It's TPU 90 proof, I think, or 90 something. 95A, yeah, is the hardness or whatever. So I've never printed with TPU before. I have printed with flexible technically because the Time Plus soap is a flexible. And then, so we'll see how this goes. Technically, the MMU3, this multi-material thing, it does not support flexible filaments, and I did find this out when I tried to, print this soap filament. But I'm going to see if it'll work. If not, I can easily just bypass it, turn it off or whatever, and then we'll just print normally. But I want to see if I can get this to work because it would be nice to be able to use it to print multiple, or with multiple types of filaments. So I could have this printing with PLA. But we will see. So we're going to load it in first.
John Doe 74.
AOJD.
What stuff are we making today?
I'm gonna first just kind of mess with TPU just to make sure I can get it printing working fine.
They have been first 1 times.
And if I have no issues with like that, I will. Ooh, you got first. Then print the football after double checking a few things on the a few settings with a football. I need it. There's a few parameters I need to check on the football before I print it. Mostly I need to make sure that the height is correct and that the... Apparently I offended my cat because he left. There's a hole I need to put in the top and the bottom of the football as well. let me do preload 1. We are doing flexible. Carry out changes. I'll see if we can get this to load. Oops.
John Doe 74. I'm first. Ha.
You are.
Take that John Doe 1 to 73.
You've got a clone or a duplicate or something. Well, it loaded in. I think it's under control. That's not it. There's a load to nozzle, filament 1. We're testing. Is John the other John in here? I don't really keep track of who's watching or lurking. Sorry, I'm also responding to some some work stuff that's been very busy today with the Cloudflare outage. It's been resolved, but there's also just been a bunch of remnant stuff that's been coming back. Or not coming back, I just having to deal with. Alright, closing that. More purge. Okay. I'm gonna do this. We're gonna go to main monitor. We're gonna go into here. Whoops. Why is this like... Whatever. Okay, we're good. So I'm gonna move that over here because I want to make... Just put a simple box. Here, there we go. Okay, basically all I want to do is test to see if I can print TPU. If this is successful, I'm going to print the football. I don't care about trying to mess around with the PLA and TPU right now, but the fact I got it loaded in, I'm happy about. So we're going to send this... There we go. Just do a quick clean of the print bed.
John Doe 74. It's drawn on the game grid.
What's drawn on the game grid? Drawn on the game grid? I'm so sorry. Are you looking at this? What was I wanted to do? There was something I wanted to change with the filament or the printer. What did I want to change? God damn it. I wanted to change something, and then I got distracted, and I don't remember what setting I wanted to change. I believe it was... Oh, yes. I wanted to check the temperature of the 210 to 230 of the TPU. This should be fine. Okay, we'll try it out. There we go. I modified the lighting, or like some of the did some color correction, so hopefully the white isn't like oversaturated. Okay, while that is doing that, I need to look at some work real fast. Okay, the system wanted me to unload the filament in there. It's like, yeah, I already know it's using a flexible filament. In other news, I think I finalized the logo update I want. And I printed this out the other day. It's got DMS, Drew Make Stuff. I'm gonna probably swap this, take a picture of it, and like to clean this up a little bit, take a picture of it somewhere, and then like update up my logo everywhere. So it'd be Twitch, YouTube mainly, or the main two places, probably Discord as well. Instagram, Twitter, even though I rarely use them. Because the one that's currently on those is outdated. So, I think this one is pretty slick looking. I like how it wasn't on purpose, but it looks like there's two chat bubbles in there, as well as like a mail envelope thing at the top, like you would use for an inbox or something, which kind of resonates with DMs, which is also Drew Make Stuff. Well, DMS, shorthand for DMs, direct messages, whatever, and I guess Drew Make Stuff. Not what I really intended or didn't really do that on purpose when I just set it on Drew Make Stuff for my name or username. But I like how it works, because then you can be like, oh yeah, DM me. DM my DM, or DM DMs. Oh, you're coming back? I would open the window for you, but it's very humid out, and this filament needs to stay dry. I might even, like, move the filament dryer up here and put it in to keep it dry. We'll see. Because TPU is very... it's TPU needs to be kept dry, very dry, compared to like even the other materials I have. Alright, so we're just waiting on the chamber to absorb its heat. Oh, we're moving. I don't know why, but today my hip is just... my right hip is kind of like... weird. I did run yesterday, that could be part of the issue. It was a bit rough yesterday, or like sore yesterday, so I'm just gonna try and stretch it out and hopefully it's fine. Okay, I'm gonna let this cube get started, then I want to go get some water, and then we'll work on the adjustments to the football. And I'll also kind of show what I did with this. Been enjoying the rain all day. And so has Pause. You can see. You can kind of see him over here. The nozzle's right now in the way. Ooh, it's printing. Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna get some water real fast and I'll be right back. Alright, check and work real fast. Annoying customers. I give you a solution. Oh, we don't want to do it with the solution because we never do that. Well, that's why it's not working. Is there another? Oh, we have a problem. Well, here's a solution. We don't like that solution. Can you... Did you even try the solution? No, we do it this way. Fine. I'm gonna prove to you that it needs to be done this way. Making more work for me just because you don't want to try something for me. At least the... print is working just fine. Of course you didn't give me any information that I could use. Okay. Wait for that customer to respond. So we need to update this football because we need to click here to reconnect. Add a hole at the top and the bottom of the football so we can connect it to the beam. So to do that, we need to find the hole dimension here, basically. And it's 4.4 for the bottom one, and where is it for the top guy? .4 looks like for everything. Just want to double check. Okay. So now we can go back to Tinkercad, and what we need to do is we need to, I believe, this is a diameter. 4.4. Wow. Very nice. I gotta look at working again in a second. People are being needy today. I wanna just like this. There we go. So now we can put it here. And we can just make it go. All the way through. I just need to make sure I grab the right one. I can adjust that later. We still got a little bit to go. Doop. So now we can go, yep, like that. And it should be through. Okay. Let's say about right there is fine. So then I next need to check another measurement, I believe. We need to double check to make sure this football is indeed big enough. So it's about 250 here. So then if we want to look at the beam sketch, 230 plus 20. It needs to go around the entire outside. So what I need to do is I can just take a dimensional measurement like that. 244. We are at what? 250. That'll be fine, because then I'll have some wiggle room to work with if needed. .244. I think I can. It doesn't need to be quite 250. Then I can adjust it to about 246. 2 millimeters should be plenty of room. Okay, so now we can take these two and we can union group, and now we got a hole in there. Look at that hole. It's all the way through. And I want to just drag this to 0. There. Okay. Now we're going to export the football, or the half football, as an STL. I don't know why I look so dark in the camera. What the hell? Yeah. Face cam filters. I think that helps a little bit. That helps even more. But I hate having that camera on, it's so bright. Okay. So now we're just waiting on the export. And once we get it exported, we can adjust this model. Why can I not oh, I want to get rid of this box. Oh, it's gonna be smaller anyway. I'll fix that in a second. It was fine when it was on this plate, but no, on this plate it's too big. And this doesn't want to arrange it correctly. Variable. I haven't really messed with variable layer height, but it's supposed to improve like the detail of it.
John Doe 74. 3D print a football so you can play catch with Femi.
I should have a football somewhere. I don't think she'd want to play catch though. Okay, let's see. I want to export. As an STL. There we go. Half football. So now we can come into here. What I can do now is we can reload from disk. Voila! We got the hole in the football. Okay, now I should be able to slice it. Still looks like we're gonna have some weird issues in the top, but I should be able to sand it down. It's not like they are going to I thought I put support enforcers on here. Maybe I can't use... There we go. Hoping it won't need too much support. This is a 15-hour print as it is, so it'd be done around... I started it now like about 5 a.m. I think. Okay, can I do variable layer height then? Yeah, cool. I don't know how much difference it'll make, but we'll see. Perfect, that should be fine then. This is a 17-hour print, so 12 would be 3 a.m. plus 4, about 6 a.m. if I did it right now. Structural. We're looking at this print. Looks like it's printing fine. Alright, I'm gonna look at work. Before I look at work, let me adjust the filters a little bit. Color correction. It's like the white is just always so saturated compared to anything else. It helps a bit, but it's like not amazing. try a LUT. Oh, I have to find one apparently. Nope. I don't know. Doesn't matter anyway because that's how it's coming through the camera and there's no way to adjust the camera settings.
John Doe 74. Is Femi still hanging out with the DoorDash drones?
Maybe. She might have found her people and was not coming back. Oops. That's... There we go. trying to see if blocking the light at all helps. Not really. I need like a diffuser on the LEDs. Okay, that helps significantly. But it is paper, and it's in a hot environment. I would need a solution that's maybe not, I don't know. I'll put it in here, and I'll keep an eye on it. I'll occasionally open it up to see how hot it's actually getting in there. As long as it's not like touching any direct hot things, I feel like it should be fine. Okay, it just needs some tape. I wonder if I could print something that would work. Okay. kind of clean it up slightly. Well, it's done now. No issues getting it off the bed. That's one of the main things. And it's squishy. I've never really ever messed with TPU, so this is kind of neat. It's a squishy cube. Alright, well, I think I might just send it. Football time. This printed with no issues using the default settings. Do I dare? I think I do. Alright. $17 hours. Be done sometime in the morning, I think. That's fine. It's whatever. I can just check on it when I get up in the morning. Okay. Let me check work.
Cheese.
W? Oh. It's just my name with a bunch of extra W's. It's not how you spell it, though. There's only one W, because there's only one winner. That's me.
Cheese.
Kalin Kamal user all intel link him.
Oh, she'll agree with me, you know that.
Cheese.
Freak, you're right.
Yeah. Should know better. Anyway, we're testing with printing with TPU today. And I did print a squishy cube. Oh, this has a test and it printed out perfectly fine with just the default settings. So now that this works, we're just running the football now. Printing this guy.
Cheese.
OH nis.
Yeah. It's still struggling to kind of wrap my mind around a printer that's, you know, just works. As the ender, I would always, whenever I got a new filament, I'd have to test and make sure and calibrate and ensure everything's working. And even then, like, it would work one day but not the next. But this, I just trust their default profiles in it, and yeah, it runs.
The density of the object, for example, like Astra's Vola is super dense.
Hold on. I heard a weird sound. It's just Winnie growling at his wall. I mean, you just kind of depends on the infill mostly. So like this is 15% infill, but I could increase it to like 50%. And now it's more dense on the inside. I'm just using 15% for this because it's mostly going to be a decorative piece, so it doesn't really need to be like dense or anything like that. And 15% is a good just default. Well, this is going to be done, completed sometime in the morning, I think. Tomorrow. Oh, 10 a.m. That's perfect. I wonder how well this would work for a snake. But once I'm done with this, I want to print shoes with this as well.
Cheese.
Skishy sneak.
Exactly. I wonder how well a squishy snake would work. I'd have to do some testing to see how the interlink chains would work for it. And TPU's a bit more expensive on the for filaments.
Did you say cheese?
No. I don't think I said cheese. If I did, maybe I'm just like babbling and not aware of what I'm saying. That happens sometimes. Just start making noises and words just start coming out.
Cheese.
Sorry, my phone and my phone is Kindle out.
Oh. Cheese, 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 cheese.
Cheese.
Ah,
So, I put some tissue paper in to fuse the light, and it looks like it's doing okay. I'm just kind of keeping an eye on it because I don't want it to get too hot. I mean, I'm sure it'd just like burn up and then just that would be it, but it would still, don't want to deal with that. But it seems to be fine. A little warm, but nothing like worrying. And the tissue paper is there because it makes it much easier to see white white filament or white base filaments. Otherwise, the white was just too much in it. I don't think it's retracting enough. Let's see if that causes any issues. There might just be a bunch of stringing that I'll have to deal with. But it's mostly smooth, so I'll need to sand it anyway to paint and post-process everything. Hopefully I don't think it should be too big of an issue. And the stringing looks like it's most likely to be contained on the inside, which again won't matter too much. Should have really done some other tests aside from the cube.
Salty_potato chips. Hey.
Ayo, salty potato chips, what's up?
Salty_potato chips. What ya doing?
Printing a football, or at least a half football. It's going to be used for a trophy, and we're using TPU, which is a flexible filament. What are you up to?
Potato chips. Cool.
Yeah, thanks. First time I'm printing with TPU, so hopefully I don't run into any issues. We are getting some stringing, as you can see, but that's all on the inside of the football, so I'm hoping it doesn't matter too much. Or it doesn't impact the surface quality. So yeah, this is a long print done tomorrow around 10.
What am I doing?
Oh. I mean, you could be doing
LOL.
other things too, like you could be working out while watching my stream, petting your cat if you have one, yelling at your siblings. I don't know. People multitask.
Salty_potato chips. I have 5 cats and I already yelled at them.
Getting into some mischief. You can see my cat right here. He's hanging out.
Salty_potato chips. You have a meow meow.
I do have a meow meow.
Salty_potato chips.
Oh, thanks for the
funny.
follow.
Salty_potato chips. I like meow meow.
Hey, he doesn't hang out here too much. He's been hanging out in this basket a bunch these past few days. Because it's been a bit rainy, and he enjoys hanging out by the window when it's rainy, I guess. You don't normally get too much rain, though. Anytime someone does that, I need to always remind it I need to adjust it so it's only like on a small portion of the screen instead of the full portion, or the full screen.
Salty_potato chips. Crab.
Crab.
Salty_potato chips. I like crab.
crab is great. I don't know how loud it is compared to the music for you guys.
Potato Kips. Can I do crab one more time?
Yeah, go for it. Use
official.
they're your channel points.
Salty_Potato Kips, you leveled up to level 1.
How much? Oh, it's 100. You'll probably run out of channel points eventually.
Yeah.
Such an old video now. Or an old song. Hey, I think you are my 250th follower now. Nice. You don't get anything special for it, but it's kind of nice. I was at 250 last week and then I lost a follower.
Yeah, old like you. LOL, just kidding.
I'm getting up there. Old is mentality, though. At least I choose to believe that. You don't really start getting old until you start saying you're old.
Salty_Potato Kips. How long is this take?
This one is gonna take 18 hours, I think. It's a much bigger print. So yeah, this one's gonna take a while.
Jeez.
Yeah. It's I'm gonna keep the live stream up for the entire time. It just won't be around the entire time. Thank you for the follow on Kick.
You're streaming for 18 hours.
Yeah, I mean I've done like 3-day long prints before. That's nothing new.
Salty_Potato Kips. Oh wow.
Yeah, I'm trying to, let me see if I can find the longest print I've done on this thing. The longest one on this has been a day, it looks like. 1 day, 16 hours. There might be one longer. I feel like I've gotten a longer print. Yeah, it's 1 day, 4 hours. Keep in mind, this is my newer printer, Core 1. Oh, nice. Sorry, I was wondering why I paused the kick, but I was still getting feedback from it.
Salty_Potato Kips. You're cool.
Oh, thank you. Cheese is pretty cool too, most of the time. I like watching Cheese's stream, especially when he's doing the Minecraft stuff. It's fun to watch him. There's just see the stuff that people donate for in his Minecraft streams. And I do mod for him as well. Though I'm not a super active mod. I should be more active considering I do mod for him.
Salty_Potato Kips. IGTG, but I will be back because you're cool and my cat needs food and I was watching his stream last night.
Thanks for stopping by. Make sure your cats are all well fed, but not too fed. You don't want chunkies, chunky kitties.
Salty_Potato Kips. Okie dokie.
Bye bye. Could probably be working on other stuff. I don't really feel like working on stuff right now. We're just kind of chilling. It's been a long work day. It's because there's been a lot of issues today with work.
Salty underscore potato chips. Bro left us.
I'm checking work. I thought you left us.
Salty underscore potato chips. LOL, he'll probably stay.
I'll have to feed my cat in about an hour myself. I need to respond to a few cases with work. That's what I can do in a bit. I need to take apart my robo vacuum and install a new filter. Just letting this chill. I may have to end the print depending on how well some of the surface looks. And then I might have to do some calibration with the filament to try and dial in the retraction settings. Which is fine, it's just was hoping I'd be able to printed in one, just like set it to go to print. And to do that, I'm also going to have to figure out a way to actually test and calibrate retraction with this printer. I'll give it an hour or two and see what it looks like once I get more of the surface printed. Because if it's just on the inside, I'm not going to worry about it at all. Because at the inside of the football, it doesn't matter. I guess it'll kind of matter. But it's going to be like covered up by the trophy part. Or what it's like framing. Okay, I'm gonna AFK for a little bit. Investigate something for work, and then I'm gonna do some other stuff around the house. So, I'll make it so I can hear TTS though. I'll be back in a bit. can tell, but like right about here, there's something bad. Surface tip quality over here as well on the back right here. So I need to adjust some settings to the TPU and I'll retry it. This first before I end it. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna stop the print. Stop. So yeah, this is not ideal at all. So what I need to do is figuring out what's causing the stringing. TPU is known for stringing though, so it's not like it's a problem that can't be fixed. This is pretty cool though. I never really messed around with TPU. Unfortunately, I don't think I can recycle TPU. So any this stuff I think I just have to throw out. I don't know. But time to do some Googling. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this, we're going to scale it down a significant amount. We'll kind of use this as the test, maybe. Yeah, so then I can go here and just... Okay. Retraction. This is 7 years ago. Ugh. Okay. I think some of the other settings I gotta do is... Let's see, I believe there's a setting that prevents it from infill, like moving only over infill kind of thing. Only retract when crossing. Perimeters? No, that's not what I want. Yeah, so that would help for that. Don't need to worry about scarf joint. I believe speed perimeters. I think for filament, extruder 1 is the TPU 95A. Filament override, slip tight. That should help with stringing. Okay, So I need to mess with the retraction speed. Let's look up. This is Polymaker. I need to move this to a different tab. Move to it, or a different window. Okay. 210 to 230, bed temperature. Yeah. Printing speed, 20 millimeters per second to 40 millimeters. 3 millimeter for retracting distance.
Cheese.
You I have risen from my bed against all odds.
Cheese.
I got to do wire splitting now.
Wire splitting? Why are you wire splitting? Retraction speed, 40 millimeters. Okay. Indirect. Drawing settings, drawing notes.
Cheese.
Hooking up RBS gun to AC-DC adapter.
Oh, interesting. Okay. And then the other main settings are the print speed, 20 millimeters to 40 millimeters. I wish I could just set it for everything. Okay, we're gonna try with this and see how it looks, and I might adjust some of the speeds depending on the results of this test. This is pretty interesting material, though. Be perfect for making a gasket.
What material ISIT?
TPU. So it's kind of like a rubbery material almost. It's rubbery, flexible. I'm just running into issues with stringing and blobs, which is normal for TPU, unless you get the settings dialed in. But there really isn't a very good way to run configuration test, or not, calibration test with the Core 1, at least with the Prusa slicer. I'd have to run it on Octoprint. But I don't have a profile for the MMU that works. And I haven't gotten around to importing a file over, or importing a thing over, profile over. There we go, it's the word, profile. I figured it would take some tuning. If I can't get it, even though when I tune speeds down and stuff like that, what I might do is just throw it back in the filament dryer for another full day, and then either start the print tomorrow or Thursday. So I have time on this project. I'm mostly done with it. All I gotta really do is print the football, decide what filament I want to use for the base and everything, and then I need to paint stuff.
Cheese.
I think that is pretty sick.
I just need to find USA. I want to try to find a marble filament that's USA based, or sourced USA. That's Polymaker, Elegoo, Sunlu, those are all Chinese based. maybe go with Pro Cement, but I have to ship that in most likely. Yeah. It's really nice looking. Yeah, I'd have to import this, and I don't want to have to import. Here's this. American filament. I don't... Here we go. Marble. What about stone? Nope. ACTG, Black Pearl, PLA, Silk. There's also Voxel PLA.
Cheese.
0.
What did you try to do? Oh. I should figure out... Oh yeah, that's one of the... I've already got that on my thing. She likes a specific kind of snake, though. Not a robot.
Cheese.
OMG.
Cheese.
Do I found the perfect thing for you?
Yeah, I think I need to slow down the print. What's the perfect thing? That one is pretty cute compared to like some of the other octopus I've seen. I will definitely add this to print ideas. It reminds me of like Octodad. That's a cool looking filament.
Cheese.
OHAICIT.
All items. PLA. Yeah, a lot of these manufacturers just are basic. I mean, there's Woodfill, Champagne. But I don't want a wood filament. Trying to think. I feel like there's another America-based filament. Printed solid, I think that's what it's called. Yeah. Filament.
FlashForge a good brand for 3D printing devices.
They're pretty good, yeah. My first printer was a FlashForge. I've heard good things about their latest printers. The one I got originally was very, very basic. It didn't have a heated bed. It couldn't really print anything other than PLA, basically. And it had a tiny, tiny bed. Or it has a tiny bed as well.
I am looking at that or Bamboo Labs.
I'd have to look at some of the FlashForge. I haven't really, like, looked at any of their stuff recently. I just know they're decent. Bamboo is super simple and easy to use. I don't know what the ease of use is on the FlashForge. I think they're pretty good too, but I don't remember. Bamboo, you're definitely gonna have a lot more, like, it's more of a mainstream printer, so getting parts and stuff like that and support is gonna be way better than FlashForge, I think. Alright, I'm buying the
Cheese.
Marvel PLA.
Orange Tata Sneeze.
I would need to, like, look at reviews and stuff with FlashForge. What printer would you be looking at anyway? Yeah, I remember seeing this. It kind of depends too, because I don't know. If there's MMU, like multi-color capabilities. Oh yeah, there are multicolor. Yeah. Like, what are you going to primarily be using this for? And are you going to be printing multicolor? You want to be printing with more engineering, or like more like durable filaments? If you just want to get started in 3D printing, something like this would be fine. Or like, the A1 Mini is also a good starter printer, because then you can also, like, get the MMU thing as well.
Cheese.
Yeah, just to get started I don't wanna go like to massive on submitting and be like, this isn't a submitting, I wanna do more.
Yeah, like this is $200, and you can get the A1 Mini combo for just like a little bit more, if you want a multicolor printer. It's smaller, but it's for about $100 more. You can get a bigger size printer, bigger bed with a multi-filament too, I guess. I don't know. I don't know the ecosystem of FlashForge really, or how reliable their printers are. Bamboo's pretty reliable. And that's about the same as the Flash Forge. Though this is more compact. So if you want to just get started on something, like, your cheapest option most likely is going to be the bamboo route then. Like, you can get a $200 printer right here. Because these are cost more, but then again, you're getting a bigger printer to do a little bit more with the volume. And this thing is super small, so you can pretty much put it anywhere you want. And there might be like some Black Fridays events going on. There's free shipping.
Cheese.
Yeah, it's $100 off
I am
right now.
waiting for Black Friday, lol.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of companies these days do Black Friday stuff early now. But without, like, really looking into this, if you're doing a starting printer, I would probably look into the A1 Mini for just $200. If you want a starter printer with a little bit more volume, then maybe go and look at the A1, because that's not even, like, that's $279. That's still cheaper than anything a Flash Forge has. And I know Bamboo is really reliable with their stuff. You just gotta be able to trust them, though, because you are going to be sending your data to their company, basically, to be able to print. Okay. It does look like we are having some stringing issues, so we're going to cancel this print. And stop. Stringing and oozing. Okay, so we're gonna adjust the speed down to 25, I think, for everything. It's definitely going to take longer because of that. We'll see how that looks. But yeah, with the stringing, the reason I don't want stringing, because it's going to cause issues on the outside of the print, especially, like, you see all these blobs and stuff. I don't like that. And this is kind of a print that's supposed to look good. So I'll get it figured out. If if it doesn't happen today, it'll happen at some point. I want to check. There was one thing I wanted to check. The infill. Enable ironing. Here, aligned. I think I can print the seams. Oops. Something like that. Okay. We'll see how this looks. But I can do some research like off stream as well with the Forge Finder stuff to see how they really compare.
Cheese.
Yeah, of course, that would help.
I'm not gonna buy the filament from Printed Solid because it would be $20 for shipping, which would double the print or the cost of the filament. It's not worth it. Okay, I might try this. It looks pretty close to marble. This is what I'm looking at right now. I think that's pretty close to marble. But they also have clear PTG. I'll try this and see if what the shipping cost is for this filament. Why is shipping $20? That's insanity. Yeah, there's no way I'm using printed solid for filament at this time. This shipping cost way too much. We'll just have to look at
Cheese.
OH Sizzler достиг ресторана S comment back.
I don't know if I've ever heard of that one. That's not too bad looking.
Cheese.
Tailwind bankrupt during COVID.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever ate at Sizzler. That's not bad looking either. I think I have Overture filament. I don't know, I might just go with the Amelin one because it's been proven to be good. At least for marble. But I don't like how it's plastic spool. Let's see, best. Let's see what the internet has to say. I've used Hatchbox in the past, and they've been pretty decent. What's this? It's more of a yellow or like clay looking marble though. I might go with Overture. Let's see what they have to say. It's just full of advertisements, though.
Cheese.
Drew, have you been to Hobakarin BBQ?
I'd have to look it up. What in the world is dual color marble? That's kind of crazy looking. I don't want that, but that's crazy. That's kind of neat looking, like a sandstone. That's more fossil. I might just get this. It says it's easy to print. I don't think... If I could print it on a 0.4mm, that'd make it even better too.
That look is cool.
And it's pretty decently priced as well. It's got good reviews too, so I think this is what I'm just gonna go with. Alright. Go to my other... Just add it to my cart, and I'll buy it later. Okay. You want me to look at Hobak Korean barbecue? It sounds familiar. Here, I'm gonna put you in there for now. Oh, it looks like the stringing is much less. There's still some stringing, but it's way less. So we'll let this complete and see how it looks. Might even slow down a little bit more.
Cheese.
Is stringing bad?
It's not bad. It's just like looks bad. Makes the print look bad. And so if it's stringing way too much and oozing, then there could be a print failure. Like I don't think I've been to Hobart Korean barbecue. It looks expensive though. Yeah, I've never been to Hobart. Why do you bring Hobart up?
Cheese.
OH0.
O? O to what? O to Hobart or O to the stringing?
Cheese.
OH next time I am out tour I wanted to find a place nobody been to.
I mean, there's a ton of Korean barbecue places. Like, it would not be hard to find one that's that we haven't been to.
Cheese.
That and I wanna try Chinese hamburger.
You didn't try that last time you were here? I thought you guys went to get that.
Cheese.
Do you think
Was
the
that
gold
Taco Bell
filament is
canteen?
cubic? Oh, so you went to Taco Bell instead. Well, I mean, the Chinese hamburger's not going anywhere. That place is pretty popular. Or like, there's a good it's got good local community support. Okay. Oh, it failed. No? Yeah, it moved. It failed. Hmm. Okay, I think I'm gonna end it today. And what I'm going to do is really dry this filament out and try again tomorrow or Thursday, most likely Thursday. I feel like the stringing is better. What I really need to do is test it.
Sounds like a plan.
Do some testing as well. So I feel like the diffusion that I'm doing here is working pretty well.
Thank you for stream Drew больше чем.
Yeah. Ooh, I've got a decent amount of viewers. Let me find someone to raid. You have any suggestions on raider or channels to raid?
Cheese.
Air patata.
I can raid Air Potato. It's been a while since I've raided him. What I might also need to do is just print it without the MMU profile. I was not even expecting it to print with that, so. There's 2 viewers, there's 4 viewers watching. Come on, can we get at least like one more viewer into the raid? So yeah, I will most likely be live Thursday. I don't think tomorrow I'm gonna stream at all. But keep tabs on my Discord. That's usually where I'll post. Of course, we're getting ads. Fantastic. That's a list of all my socials. I'm moving over for anyone that. Oh, thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. I'm moving some videos from my main YouTube profile over to my VODs channel. They're the Highlander edits of the Star Wars game I was playing. I feel like my main channel is more 3D printed related, but I want those videos to be out on the internet because Highlander did put in a lot of work on them. So I think I've got them uploaded. I just need to adjust the description and set it to go live, and hopefully get that done this week too. Anyway, I will see you most likely Thursday. Bye bye.
Yeah.